So now, you now have all hopefully configured that. So now theoretically we should be able to push. So if you guys now try to run, try to run git push, yes, -u origin master, and press enter, then hopefully it should actually push stuff. Yeah, sorry. That's the thing. So we all added, I forgot about this. So we all added the SSH key. So what we're going to have to do now? Anybody knows? So it's
for the
exactly the same thing I did a bit ago. We need to change because we are using the remote URL as being HTTPS, and we need to switch that for SSH, right? So what we need to do is we can do it in different ways. I think the quickest way is git remote remove, right? Or is it rm? No, it's remove origin, right? Exactly. So if you write git remote remove origin, it will, so we can check it here then, but now nothing should be there. Exactly, it's empty. So then what we need to do, git remote add origin, and now you guys need to go here and copy, and you need to make sure that you are using, it's there, clone with SSH. You have to make sure it says this. Can you do that? So go to your repo. Go to your repo, and it needs to say clone with SSH. If it's not saying that, you need to press the, if it's saying clone with HTTPS, you need to go here, use SSH, get it? And then clone with SSH, you need to copy this. Everybody on this page? On this page? On this, yeah? Everybody with me? So then, after you copied it, you go here, you paste it, and now we have remote. We have the right one.
Watch these 4 commands and make sure that you have exactly same output. Git remote remove origin, no output. Git remote -v, no output, and then add with the new URL. We will go around to see if you are doing it.
Is everybody here? Everybody need some help? So what happened? You stopped in time? What happened? Remove that origin. Okay, let's just see. So this will check. Dash minus. Okay, you already have the right one. You are in the right track. So now if you copy that, then actually find it. Okay. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, this is the measure.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, remove this one and this one. No, that's okay. Yeah, you just need, yeah.
That's good. So you already have a mask.
You know what?
We're actually already
removed the yeah, now we are going to add a new address, but this time is, yeah,
so you already pushed. Okay, so now say this for tell the
use any password.
new file, but you have not deleted that file. Yeah, you cannot forget to delete it. So please, no, that's fine. So then dash m. So as in commitment, no, dash m. With I'm going to do some reels. Yeah. Yeah, wait.
Yes.
Fingerprints. Did you add it to your GitHub profile? Yeah, okay. Okay, you have it already there. Yeah, it has, it pushed. There was sometimes right? You see there, right? It was just there. So, guys, hopefully you have. Hopefully, you guys, if you now write git log, press enter, you will have this. Now you see here head. This means that is the latest commit.
What is head?
Head is basically the latest commit, which in this case in the master branch. It's basically the commit that you are using, that you are in. Yes. You can of course set other heads, but let's not go into that now. Let's just. So let's have a look here. So we have commit different stages, which we know what they are, right?
Yeah.
What are they?
Staging and committing.
Yes. So you have staged, unstaged, right? And then there is also that the file has been committed, right? Clone and init, we have done that. Cloning, it's git clone, and you clone an existing. Init is to create a new one when you are. That's what we did exactly now. We had already done this to add and to remove files to being staged or being unstaged. Then there's the commit and the push. Committing and pushing. We cannot push without committing. We have to commit first. This is always the flow, never changes. Commit first. If it's committed, we can push. If we don't commit, we cannot push. It's like sending a letter. If you have not written anything in the letter, you cannot send it because you don't have a letter. That's basically the same. We only have something to push after we have committed it. Git checkout is to change branches, right? Related to branches. Create with -b. The head is related to the latest or the code that we are in at the moment. So we can maybe. So we have basically everybody managed to push to their repos. Yeah. Cool. I mean, we can just repeat this process one more time with, for example, so if all of you go to your, this is something that you would do, right? You will go to your development tool and you write some code. If this, then that. So something like that. So it will be something like, I mean, this is not, so first of all, this is not real code because it's just an example. We could not create real code in a file MD. So if it will be JavaScript, it will have to be a JS file, right? But that's not, that is very relevant. But we can also create a new, no, let's have it here. And then, you can write whatever, it's just for the sake of testing that everything, again, we need to save it. We need to save the change. For example, you can definitely see I would say you guys might use different editors, different development tools, but if you use VS Code, it's pretty clear that something happened there, right? There was a change, it's yellow. Now here, for example, if we run git status, you see, it says that the changes are not staged. It's all, again, the same thing. But I mean, this is learned through trial and error and through repetition. You're going to have to repeat a lot. So this is basically the same. What happened is I changed the file. It says here, right? Modified. I modified the readme.md. So I cannot commit because, why? Why I cannot commit? Exactly, because again, it's about repetition. I asked just because we need to, exactly, we need to stage. So we need to do git add, and in this case, we can just use the name of it. So now we have stage. We see that it is, when it means the green, it means it's ready to be committed. Changes to be committed, is ready. So now we can do a git commit with the new changes. It says like the insertion, deletions, and then we do git push. Here it is.
What does this dash u and
It's you're specifying the origin, basically.
the dash u?
Yeah. So now we have pushed everything. So now if we go here, out of curiosity, let's go and check. You can. The idea is that you do the same, right? You push some. Look. Now the new change is there, right? The change that I just committed. And that's it. I mean, it's the same for this, it's the same. All changes that you would do, this would happen. And that's just the push here. It's here. It's the same. We are pushing directly to master at the moment. It's not something. When you get to a higher level and you are more used to, that's something that is never recommended. You should never push to master. But in the sake of we starting to get used to Git, you guys starting to get used to Git, you are pushing to master. That's fine. I mean, it's just a transition phase between the time that you will be more used to it. Further ahead, what you will do, you will have something which is called a PR, a pull request, which you use to merge stuff to master, basically, from your branch. But for now, it's fine. You just get used to this flow, and when you are comfortable with it, then we will change it so you can get comfortable with other flows. It's all about getting comfortable with stuff. And yeah, I think overall that's it. I don't know if, in terms of homework, if there is something that I think there is some homework that you. Does anybody know where is the homework? No.
Yeah.
You know? Where is it? You can come or?
Scroll down, scroll down till you find it.
Find what? Git?
Till you find it.
That's it. Is this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Week one.
Okay, is this? All right.
Could you please add it to Slack?
Sure.
Please add the link.
Sure. I will add some other. I promise that until the end of today, I'll add some stuff to Slack, like that you can get more theory, so you can get a bit of a bigger dive to understand better. Maybe some YouTube videos, and of course this cheat sheet which has all the commands that you will need.
You can find it in week 1 if you want.
The what? The cheat sheet?
Yeah.
So then I don't need to add it then. Guys, this is the place that you need to come. I will add it here. Homework. Homework. So just a brief overview. Does it explain what you're supposed to do? No.
Go to the
It
week
should.
one folder. There is a big
Yeah,
folder.
folder.
Read me.
Week 1 folder.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Here?
No, on the folder. Click on the folder, not the link. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I did.
And then make me
Cheat.
Okay.
homework. Yeah.
So let's see. Let's have a quick overview of this. The idea is to practice exactly. So, okay. You guys already done this basically. The number one, you did it. You also have done this. So for the one, as far as I know, everybody has this.
Yeah.
Basically, what we just done here, changing stuff and committing and pushing, it's basically the same you have to do in the homework. You see? You have to go, you have to change this file, or no, it says that you should create this file. So you create the file. We have done this twice today, right? And then you write something, commit stuff. Then they say create a second one. Do the same, commit it also in a separate commit, of course. And then they are asking to create a third file, so you can do that. It's basically the same thing. And then, of course, you're going to commit, you're going to push everything. Oh, it says, okay, you just need to follow add a fourth country. So you need to change this and do another commit. So this is 4 commits in here. 1 commit, 2 commits, 3, and this is the 4th commit that you should do. And then you push everything to the repo that you cloned, which is explained here. And yeah, the commands are here. Exactly, git status is what you're constantly using. And then there is a part 2, which is, I mean, this one should be quite fast. It's basically what we've done already twice today. It's basically what we done the second time. You need to create your local repo. Oh, there is some kind of issues. Merge conflicts. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is something that you need to try. If you have any, it's also about time. If you have any questions, feel free to write on Slack. I will write down some other useful information that I will think of, and yeah, and go crazy.
Thank you for today.
Thank you. Thanks for all the help also from the guys. Thank you.